What's up, guys? Captain Blaster blasting at ya. We're back in Sakura City for City Skylines. I don't know, I feel really motivated to work on the city, so that's what I'm doing. Yeah! Sorry, I kind of like zoned out for a second there. Anyways, so still need to fix the traffic issue here. I think what's happening is that people are trying to get from this section of the city to this area, and that's the only viable route. It's either from there to over there or there to over here. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna set this to. I'm gonna speed this up just a little bit. So we need to figure out how to solve the amount of traffic on this road. Either that, or I'm just gonna end up upgrading it to a 3-lane. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I also want to start zoning more of this area as well. Because over here we can get access to... Try to put like a train station in here somewhere. So we've got plenty of money for it. Let's see how much would a train station cost. Just a basic train station. That's metro, this is train. So basic train station is 45,000. So what about some of these special ones? Oh yeah, I forgot I had these sightseeing bus tours. Forgot about those. So what about... Ooh, some of these are more expensive. But they look prettier. Ooh. This one actually. This metro station is 30,000. So some of those are going to be more on the expensive side. So that's going to be a bit of an investment. Oh, I got something in my eye. Ah. Okay. Okay, got it. It looks like we need to increase our industrial as well. So let's work on the industrial first, and then we'll start working on trying to get a train station going. Alright. So we've got farm, we've got iron here, or start ore. I keep wanting to say iron. I'm playing another game with iron in it. Okay. So this area could probably expand a little bit more. Let's take a look at the views again. Resources. Probably do a little more expansion here at the oil site. It's going to be a while before we unlock the better stuff. But in order to get that, we need to upgrade its production level. And probably get some police down here, because that's an issue. Looks like there's more farmland here. Probably push ore into this zone here. Really gonna put a lot of traffic on this main road here. But that's kind of what the bigger roads are for. I don't know, we're already pushing pretty heavy here. That might need to be upgraded to a 3-lane, possibly. Might help a lot. Especially if we're gonna push it down to this area. Without access to this highway up here, I can't create another runoff to handle that. I don't want to push this any further because that's going to start polluting the river. So yeah, let's work with what we got. Work with what we got. So don't necessarily need this zone to be farming. You could just have it as regular industry as well. How to do this? Because this is already... Yeah, this is really heavy traffic already on this road. Okay. So let's... I'm going to go ahead and do this. It's going to cost a bit, but I think this really is going to help in the long run. And that space is occupied right now, so I can't upgrade it. So that's going to look a little weird. I want to get that road upgraded though. Okay. Let's temporarily relocate that there. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that, but okay. See if that helps with traffic a little bit. You know, having 3 lanes that no one wants to use, apparently. Because why would you use the 3rd lane to go straight? That's just blasphemy! Ugh. People. Okay. We need to do something about the demand for industrial. Okay. Temporary solution until we can get another highway section unlocked. And then zone this for industrial. That should be good. So now this needs power down here as well. We're probably going to need another power plant to handle that. So what do we have access to? We are producing oil now. So maybe if we throw oil power plant down here. And then we can borrow off it some of its power for this. Yes, I am aware. Game. I am aware. Okay. And then need to get fire and police down here. Let's start on this side. Get police there. Fire there. Okay, so it's already building up. Let's connect up pipes. If the game will... Okay, there we go. Alright. that's going to build up. And that should take care of the industrial demand for now. We need to find some better roadway solutions, because that's putting a lot of pressure on those roads up there. I'm guaranteeing most of these trucks are going up into the shopping zones here. Alright. So, let's see about potentially getting a train station. With a train station means that we're going to need to upgrade this layout, most certainly. Because I don't know if it's going to handle the amount of traffic that is going to be going through this area. But first, let's see just how heavy it's going to be. So first we should figure out what kind of train station we want. Ground platform. This one looks nice, and it's not super expensive. Let's see about area. Not a whole lot of area. If we rotate it around so that the track is facing the same way as the track, I think I can make that work. That'd be a nice addition. Let's put a little crossing there. And a little bit further out. Yeah, right about there. That sounds good. Alright. Then... Oh, that's definitely more space than I meant to give, but... Oh well. We can make a little rail yard there. Let's throw that there. And this is not active, so we're going to turn that off for now while I work on this. I think I do need to build a regular train station, too, in order to gain access to rails. No, I have access to them. Okay. So... let's put that on curve. I want this to curve down into that. Ooh. That right there might be the slight problem. It's a little steep, not necessarily super realistic, but it works. And then, for the sake of a little bit out of realism, little offshoot there for passing of incoming trains, like little rail yard. Okay. Now we should be able to put that back on. Get some power lines. These people need a park, so let's give them a little park. And use that as a connector power line there. There's some tennis and basketball. Alright, and that should start producing... Oh. Of course, I always forget that. Always. Without fair. Fair? English is hard. Alright, I think that's a good start there. Probably want to zone some more of this area as well. Can't go through that. I think we can, we're almost at a point where I can just delete these, because these really aren't needed much anymore. You know, we're producing enough power at the moment. I don't think I need them. So the big road is helping a little bit. There's not... Could just be that it's at a slow point right now, but... Not super heavy traffic at the moment. This is a little heavy at the moment, though. Does it help that they're mostly using one lane? I don't understand that. But... I imagine if they're trying to get over here, they'd use this road. Go across it there. I don't know why all those trucks would need to go straight into this residential spot. This is all residential here. Strange. This game's traffic vexes me. Ooh, load materials. Not enough fires for products. Probably get some more commercial district going. This is already generating a lot of traffic in this area. I don't know if I want to add anything more onto this at the moment. It's already generating a fair amount of traffic. This isn't generating too much traffic over here. Has anyone used this yet? You getting people yet? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. Probably tack some on down here. Put some low density commercial here. See how that works out. That pipe is not straight. I'm just gonna pretend it doesn't bother me. Wait for those zones to be needed. Brainstorm some more ideas for road names. Probably start zoning a little bit more up in this area too. I don't know if I want to zone too much over into here. I might need that to help redo the... I need that space to redo this. So... probably let's go out a little bit here. No, let's go a little further up right there. Enough space. We'll leave a little bit in the middle. It's usually a pretty good idea. Straighten that out. Well, that's not lined up. There we go. Get some more residential up here. They'll probably want some basic amenities. So let's get Medical clinic. Let's put the elementary school. The school's towards the middle here. I think they all cost the same. Yeah. Just a matter of how much space they take up. And get police and fire over here as well. Alright. So that should help that. And again, I wound up using the one with the trees. A little bit more expensive, but pretty trees. The demand for industrial is continuing to go up. Uh-oh. Okay, probably wanna... Right. Get a fire department down there. Right, industrial zone is going up a lot. The demand. They demand work. So I shall give them some. That. I don't want to get too close to where we're going to be doing more farming, and I don't want to get too close to the tree plantation area. Kind of confined in space. Take a small dent out of it. Making lots of money though. All this industrial popping up. We need to find a way to increase production on the on these as well eventually. So we can unlock the better buildings. All of that should be zoned the correct thing based off the district that they're in. That's not in a district, so it's just kind of whatever. Let's take a look at info views. Let's see. We fixed our education problem? Not quite. No, we have. We have. Capacity 2,600, eligible 1,200. So I could probably lay off on putting elementary schools around. Got plenty. High school, we're nearing capacity but not quite over it yet. I do not have a university down yet. Those are expensive. Public library, capacity 100. So, probably want to get a university going here soon. So this here appears to be the majority of the population. The majority of the citizens live in this area, because that's mostly low dense. There, and this is all high dense. So, let's take a look. What kind of universities do we have access to? like I said, expensive. That's high capacity. Still regular university. I think we want to go with this. Modern Technology Institute. I don't know if it has the same capacity as just a regular one, but I guess we're gonna figure that out. Haha. Ah. Nummy nummy liquid. Alright, this is gonna take all the money, but get a university down there. Okay, so that has 4,000. Oh! Achievement! Oh, of course, it disconnects when I get the achievement. Oh, it caught a little bit of it. There's proof. There is proof that I have the achievement. Alright, so that has a capacity of 4,000, apparently. And it's already got 536 students. Or 575 now. It's going up. So, people are glad that we have that. So that made residential go up. You know what? Instead of just flat out deleting these, how much does it cost? No, don't just place it down immediately. How much would it cost to move this? Relocation is 1,200, which isn't that terrible, actually. Move it up there. Oh, another achievement. Climbing the social ladder. Ladder. English is flipping hard. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough of this. Okay. That works for now. We'll connect it up later. Yeah, fuck it. Connect down across that. Go up this way. Connect it up there. So those are going to produce even more electricity than what they originally were because they're up in an area where wind will catch. Eventually, I think that's where we should move that and that up to eventually as well. Create a little wind farm up there. And that frees up a lot of space down here for more zoning. Leave a little bit of space there. Like I did here. More space means that I can squeeze a couple parks in. I might end up doing that for this. Can I pull this out? I can pull this out a little bit further. Right up to the edge of the school yard there. Probably see if I can squeeze some parks in there to make people happy. I'll probably need some smaller ones. Use some of these. What are these? Yeah! Some of the DLC stuff. Is there no one there? No, there's not enough space. Little playground. $500 a piece to put those in, so. There, now people have a place to, the kids have a place to hang out. And it's within proximity of the school here, you know. You know, parents can't come to pick up their kids right away, you know, they can come over to the playground and hang out for a bit, you know, shoot some hoops. The long line of parked cars is great. some more residential zoned in here. Some low density. Probably keep this section of the city low dense, but high dense in their own area. Traffic's starting to get real bad on this road here. Might have to upgrade that to a 3-lane at some point as well. Especially because I think this is really generating the most traffic. Yeah, look at all that. I think it's fine for now, though. Alright. Okay. So let's work a little bit more over here as well. I bet they would like to not travel all the way across town to go do their shopping. So let's give them their own little shopping area. You know what? This is all high density, right? Over here? Yeah. So let's do high density there. And there. I know that's pretty close. That might be kind of noisy, but I think it should work. I think it should be fine. And let's do that as residential. Oh, there's a space there that wasn't fully filled in. You know, we'll do that for commercial as well. Put the commercial along the edge of the highway here, so they act as kind of like a noise barrier for the residential. Oh, that's a lot of cars. That traffic's starting to build up, which means that's doing its job. Traffic's not too bad there though, but this is starting to fill up really, really quick. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to pause this. We've got a decent amount of money right now. It's not letting me... I can't select anything. What's happening? Why can't I... Oh! You will speak of nothing. Okay. So let's delete those. I don't know... Yeah, it's 2. So that I might want to keep. Because it's 1 lane, but I guess I'm going to have to deal with that. And I want them to meet up, probably instead of at the end of the bridge, meet them up here. So that way there's not too many intersections right next to each other, because that's going to really back up traffic. So let's start with... So let's curve it. Pull this out. Okay, I want this to curve up a bit. Let's pull it out a little bit more. No, I think there's fine. I think there's fine. Pull this out, connect it to that. Upgrade this to a 2 lane. Oh, that's too far. And then go get a 1 lane road. Do that one. Connect that up like that. See how well that connects up? See if that helps with the traffic a little bit better. Oh, but that's saying it's disconnected here. Let's disconnect that. Oh, because that's going the other way, isn't it? Yeah, that's going the other way. That's why it's not. Okay. So let's leave that like this, because I'm sure that will help. And actually, make that a 3-lane. For turning straight, left, and right. That way, it doesn't take up as much. That's why they're not all piled into one lane, like they so very much enjoy doing for whatever reason. Now, I do think that means that I need to upgrade this better and find a better way for that to come in as well. So this will probably need to be a 3-lane at some point here. I know this here definitely needs to be. I might need to upgrade that to a 2-lane, because at the moment that's the only entrance too. Probably not a good idea. Probably put an entrance a little bit further down. Right there. That helps with that. Okay, I'm gonna try something. If you put the exit here. Curve it. See if I can get it to form up. No, I think I need to bring it down to a 1-lane. At least I get some money back. So, let's take it down to a 1-lane. Does mean it takes up less space too. Not quite. So what about there? See if I can. No. Let me pull this out a little bit further this way. Oh, I forgot to put it. Yeah, it's still not. I might need to do it from this angle. Fits in that way. Oh, it's auto-saving. What's up, Down Bad? Oh boy, I hop into stream only get stuck in traffic. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha. So funny. Right. We'll change directions here to make it all line up. Huzzah! We've done it. traffic's starting to build up there. Road work is going good. We're trying to fix this and this. So increase the capacity that it can handle. I have a feeling this is going to be the bigger issue because why are they all that's why they're all using one lane, because they all want to turn into here. So I need a better way to get into this area from over here, I guess? Or, I wonder if a lot of that is coming from here. No, because they're all turning this way. If going that way, they'd be in the other lane. So they're all coming from here. From that side. Need to find a better way for them to get across town, because this is a mess. Here. So probably need... I wonder... if we get a highway that goes from here, just around the underside of the city, down to over here. Create a bypass for this. And it's a highway, so maybe they'll take it? Although traffic in this game doesn't work like that. It goes the most direct route, whether or not there's a faster route. And yeah, that's piling up real bad there. See, that's what I was worried about. I'm not sure how to fix that. Okay. So I have this road down here. Run it parallel there for a second. See if I can just have space. Okay. See if that makes any difference. Pull some of the traffic out of that road. Maybe a tree-like system, one big highway up the middle with multiple branches out roads. Maybe that's what I try to do. You know, have one road act as the main vein. You know, like the human body. You know, you have your primary vein that branches out into smaller ones to help get blood. So like what you're saying, like a tree system. And uh-oh. Did I do an oopsie? I did an oopsie. I'm sure they would appreciate having water. I'm a genius. Cell's trying to get to work? Or Cell's at work? Yes! Good anime. Good anime. Fantastic show. Alright, so we need more industrial, again. Okay. So I'm going to zone... see if we can get some more specialization in here. Probably need another dust area to collect dust. See if we can get some more mines in here. Increase our production. Oh, industry leveled up. Okay. Nice. So that leveled up the industry here. So we have a workers' barracks now. So let's go ahead and throw that in. Put that in here. Oh. Wrong area type. Oh, because it's outside the area. Okay. So let's throw that in here. And we have a small underground mine now that's available. See if I can squeeze it in right there. Yeah. Increase our production. Very educational in a fun way. Yes! Yes! That's my favorite type of education, is fun education. Funjucation. That sounds weird. I'm never saying that again. So we can get a glass manufacturing plant now. So I say we get that in here somewhere. Don't want it too close to the workers' barracks, though. This is a heavy pollutant. It's not far enough in the industry area here. So let's paint the industry area out a little bit further. So we can put that in. Hopefully that's not too close to the farm. If it is, we'll leave it there for now, and if it's too close, I'll move it. And then put some more storage out this way, too. Alright. So let's see about some of these other locations as well. Because our farm industry, I want to get that upgraded as well. I wonder, can I get a little creative with this? I mean, that's one of the big points of this game. Gotta right down the middle here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Right down the middle here. And then... Ooh, yeah. So I can have this area count towards the overall level. When you're short on space, make it work. So all of that. There we go. There's our agriculture. Hey Vixen, how you doing? Just popping in before work to see the city. Well, sweet. The city's going pretty well. My voice cracked there. Uh-oh. Dead people. That's a problem. Traffic issues. Even more of a problem. That's the thing I hate the most about this game, is the way the traffic moves. Yeah, city's going pretty well. You know, it's growing. It's definitely gotten bigger. We've got industries now, so yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was working on this. So let's go ahead and get a big road down here. Act as the vein, and we're going to branch off it. Branch off over here. And then we'll zone this for just generic farming. And use the rest of that space for... Use some of this space up here for the specialized farming stuff. It's a lot bigger. It is. It's going really well. I'm proud of this city. And we spent most of last stream fixing it up. And oh my gosh, look at the amount of traffic there is there. Why are you all in one lane? This is a 2-lane road. Why? You know what? Not gonna question it. Not gonna question it. Just gonna move away from there for the moment. Let's finish this up because they want their industry, and then we'll go fix the road. Okay. Now let's get some power. There. Now they have more places to work, and I almost did an oopsie. They need water. of hard to run a business if you don't have water to help run the business. Especially when that business relies on water. Oh, yeah. And trash is becoming an issue again because traffic is backed the fuck up. Alright. So we need to solve this. I wonder if it was too soon to get that rail station or rail station? Train station in. So first of all, upgrade this road. Probably don't need to upgrade all the way this far out, but whatever. Okay, so that's 3-lane now. I'm going to do the same to this. Increase the capacity of traffic that these roads can handle. I may end up having to do the same here. Going into that area. Because traffic is heavy here too. So let's see. Let's see if that helps at all. A little bit, not by much. Okay. So, help take some traffic out. I do want to say, I'm going to go through with my plan from earlier. Let's pull this down here. Let's do... Actually, there should be, if I have it unlocked, a two-way highway. And we're going to curve it to fit with the way of the land. Up. Get it up over here. Don't want it connected to that road. I want it to come up here. That might create traffic here, which is already starting to have issues. So I think the next plot of land we buy is going to be up here, so we can create another highway point to come off into here, so it's not backing this road up, and then we can push all the heavy traffic out through the highway. Would be on our next step. Let's see if this works. And to add on to that, go back into this. Right around here, I'm going to branch it off. Put a connection here. That may or may not end up biting me in the ass later, but I want to see if this ends up working. Help pull some of the traffic off this area. It looks like vehicles are using it now, so it's getting some use. It is pulling traffic. Not a whole lot, but it's helping at least a little bit. And it looks like upgrading this to a triple was definitely a good move because it's starting to slow down the traffic. But this right here need to fix that. So I think we need to do this vein right here. I'm gonna push that out towards the highway. Push this out here. I'm gonna bring it out this way. And over here. And we'll create a little highway zone here rather than here, because that's starting to really back the traffic up. So that does mean that they'll be going pretty much through the city to get to their destination. So we'll do that, and then I'll branch this off here. That's really close to the trains, though. Alright. For now, I'll just latch it onto that for now. As a temporary fix. Delete that. I'm going to force people to use that other road. This new highway here. And hopefully that'll help pull some traffic off here. And we'll find a more permanent solution for that later. And we need to really focus on getting more crematoriums and cemeteries, because dead people are becoming an issue. Kind of morbid thing to do, but let's just throw it across the street from the hospital. Because that just makes sense. The bright side, it's easy transfer. That's dark. So that's helping with that quite a bit. So I'm also going to upgrade that to 2-lane. That seems to be handling the majority of the traffic there. So having that upgraded sounds like a good idea. I'm going to do the same with this. Give it a better capacity for handling traffic. If we're going to do that, upgrade that to a 2-lane, and then squeeze it down to a 1-lane. And this is having a whole lot of... Okay. Maybe I'll throw another one. Tack one on there. Hopefully that should help. Okay. So that seems to be pulling a decent... It's pulling enough traffic away from this area now that it's not super congested, but it's still quite congested. But it's better than it was before, which is an improvement. This may not end up being the great solution I thought it would be, but it's still getting some use out of it. So it is working. I think I will keep it, especially as we're expanding more and more. That might become more and more useful. And I might even end up expanding it down to the mountain over here, especially if we want to start getting some ports. And the dead people thing's become a bit of an issue, but it looks like it's starting to get solved, so... Uh-oh. Where are the fire trucks? Why are you all the way over there? Fire's over here! Your station's here! Oh, they have to go up and around. Yep. Design flaw. May need to fix that. Oh no, tiny playground's on fire! Okay, maybe putting that so close to the high school is a bad idea. Is the nearest fire? Oh, I think all the fire stations are on this side. Design flaw. Like, you know what? Go ahead and get these roads out to connect. Okay, so someone did make it there in time. That's good. But I think it's still a good idea. Let's get some over here. Then we'll put a park down to bridge the electrical gap. All that dinging, all those upgrades. Look at those upgrades. Alright. So we are in demand for residential zone. So let's zone up some residential. Now I'm gonna switch it to select. I'm gonna zone one side of this here. Okay. Yes, I know. Build unique factories to build unique things. And increase the attractiveness of the city because more jobs. No. Okay. Okay, so it did. Okay, it went through. Oh, that burned up. So yeah, need to fix that design flaw real quick. We're gonna put it on that side. I'll leave the police station there. Okay. But that does make it closer to this area down here too, which I did not zone. I did not district this, so it wound up becoming just traditional industry instead of the farming we needed it to be. Okay. So let's fix that mistake. I'm just full of oopsies today. I'm just gonna do the same thing I did earlier. Just gonna drag a little bit down. Oh, but I already... Damn it. Okay. Ignore my raging insanity. And stupidity. And ignorance. Basically what I'm saying is that your streamer is an idiot. Okay. So that's gonna D-zone and then rezone as farming industry. Oh, those are running out of... That's a problem. Well then, best move those to a spot where they will produce a better amount. It's like right there, it looks like. Yeah, right there seems to be pretty dark spot there. I'm gonna pull this out a little bit there. And let's move those there. So they're no longer having the issue of not having material. Get them some power. And you know what? Get a couple more pumps up here. And I didn't... They need water. Because yet again, I forgot the pipes. The pipes, man, the pipes. There we go. Oh, this needs to be fixed. Because this is super traffic heavy now, too. And that will get fixed once we buy this zone. I'm gonna buy this zone up here. Love yourself. Eat a fruit roll-up. Haha! I wish I had a fruit roll-up, man. Dude, that's a nostalgic snack. You know, back in school as a kid, you know, they had those little... Like every once in a while, they'd take us out on picnics, and they'd pack like the little like a peanut butter jelly or like a ham sandwich or something, like a bologna sandwich or something like that. And they'd give you like a little bag of chips and a fruit roll up. Oh, that's memories right there. Ugh. Liquid. Hydration is important. Oh my gosh, the amount of fucking traffic. Okay, you know what? This might be producing too much traffic. There's no way this small area here is producing all of this. Gonna turn that off for now. And we're just gonna have to think of a better solution. I think better solution, put a highway connection up here is probably gonna be the best solution. Yeah. So maybe bridge a highway over, connect it over here. Gonna get complicated there. Got a pack of gushers. People would always want to trade you. Yes! Yes! People would always want to trade because everyone wanted the gushers. I haven't had gushers in forever. Oh. They're a lot chewier now than I remember them being as a kid. So this is getting some use out of it now, which is nice. Not as much use as I wanted it to have, but oh my gosh, the amount that this is producing, the amount of traffic this is producing. Do I have access to buying another area yet? No? Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna be our next area I buy, is right there. Get these two areas and probably that one as well. Alright. So... well, this is rezoning and the land is healing from my accidental pollution misstep there. I'm gonna drag this out. Give us room to start getting more specialized farm industry down here. And if you guys have any road name ideas, please feel free to throw them out. Just remember to try to keep into the theme of Cherry Blossom Tree, as well as anime, too. So I'll suggest either or. Try to stick to the theme. Alright. So let's do... We need to go on a nostalgic food run and just hit memory lane. Use that shit as inspiration. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes. Alright. What am I doing? I'm going this way. Losing my mind. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Get crop fields down here. And before I forget, people like water. Seems to be the common consensus. Alright. Some small field there. Tack one in here. Pull a road out this way. Get some animals going. Animal fields. I should probably get some storage too. Alright. That should be plenty, because that's going to generate quite a bit of traffic there. Just that little bit by itself. And it's already connected to the power grid, which is nice. Yeah, you need water. I gave you water. No, those need water, though. They might be too far outside. Oh! Leveled up! So, you might want to move these actually into the zone. Alright. So then... let's get some of that new stuff down. So we got some barns. Get some barns down. Let's get a barracks down here too. That's not a barracks, but... oh, because I moved those, though. They're outside the, power grid. Someone want to go put that out, please? Anyone? Huh. It's an issue. Okay, well there's some coming. Okay. 3, to be exact. Apparently. Ooh, boy, that's a lot of traffic. I need that area, please. I think I unlocked the next area. Population of 30,000, so... Need to reach a population of 30,000. Oh yeah, look at that! The traffic has really died down here. Yeah, that was generating that much traffic, apparently. I forget how much traffic those generate. start zoning some more. Residential over here. What's your issue? Not enough customers? Oh. Yeah, that would be an issue. Maybe run your store better. That was mean. That was really mean of me. I mean, you never know. That could be the issue. They don't have a library on this side of town. I'm gonna fix that. There you go. You have a library on that side of town now. Okay. So let's see about getting park in here next to the library. Let's see about getting some more of these special buildings built. We've got the rooms for it. The room for some of these now. Again. Let's start showing some of these. These are relatively inexpensive and help maintain happiness. So let's get some of these thrown in here. Oh, industry leveled up. Oh, that's oil. Okay, nice. So to level, line down here. Sorry, whoever lived there. I'm gonna throw ramen shop there. I'm gonna zone that into residential. Get some low density commercial over here, this side. What are some other buildings we could add in here? Well, the ball bearing shop went out of business because they only sold ball bearings. Haha! Right? We have access to quite a bit here already. Oh, the Mall of Moderation. I forgot about that. That's a new one that I unlocked recently. We don't have enough for a lot of this, though. Got some landmarks here. What if let's get a landmark in here. Let's make a landmark. We can make a city hall. Should we do a city hall? I feel like our city could use a city hall. Maybe. I feel like we should make something grand for that. You know, make it look pretty. Probably put it up somewhere. probably somewhere along this little edge spot here. Some of this road here. Maybe work out a little city hall section. Did I hear? Well, that shit is mine. All right. Let's see. Because all of these are gonna generate high amounts of traffic, so it's gonna need to put them somewhere where they're not gonna cause too much of an issue. Get a clock tower. A lot of these are super expensive, though. And understandably so. They're really nice. This is the nice stuff. For now, we should stick with some of the cheaper stuff. We have these really nice hotels, too, that we can start zoning in, too. That's only $30,000 for this apartment complex here. Oh. I did it again. This is a drinking game. Can take a shot now. You know what? Can I squeeze this in somewhere around here? Squeeze that in right there. Look at that pretty thing. Big, fancy, massive apartment complex. It just towers over everything else. I think that's now that is now the tallest building in the city. So there we go. That works. Alright, so we've got plenty of money here. I'm going to work on getting a highway system connected to this. That curves down there. Just keep it this way. See if I can curve this around. This is not looking the best. But it's getting the job done. That's what's important. I'm just going to take away its connection to the main area. So it's not shoving all the traffic down that way. And now we just need a way to connect it back. We're doing pretty good, Sebastian. Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to figure out how to connect highway system to here. Because that's going to be expensive to move and rebuild all these tracks. And I don't want to deal with that. Granted, I've got over $200,000 in the city right now. Well, this is going to get real complicated real quick. Okay. This highway system here is about to look like an absolute atrocity. Forgive me, professional players of this game. But as you can see, I am not a professional. Huzzah! Need to redo the power lines, but we have a connection there. You know what? I'll just cheat. We'll loop a connection off of a connection here that we already have. So, probably not put it on the curve there. Down into that. So we have a connection there. Now let's redo the power lines. And let's turn that back on. Because now it's feeding directly into the highway system. The very messy highway system, instead of feeding directly into the city. So it should back this up like it did before, and that's... Why are you all in the same lane? This isn't a turn here. Why are you in the leftmost? There's 3 fucking lanes! Oh my gosh. We are foolish professionals. Yes. Yes, we are. Why are you all in the leftmost lane if you're just going straight? There's 3 fucking lanes! This game irritates me. As you can see. So I wonder, maybe we can help traffic in that other area a little bit. We create something like that. That's already generating a lot of traffic there, so that's gonna... Might want to increase its traffic capacity to a massive 6 lane. Going to be handling traffic from both sides now. So that should do it. That should do it there. I think it's going to take a while for that to kick in like it did last time. Buildings here. I think that's a good... We're at a population of 30,000 now, and we haven't upgraded to the next milestone. What's our next milestone? It's 34,000. We need a population of 34,000. So... that's what's going to get us our next area. Alright. We haven't unlocked the option for monuments yet. And holy crap, that's a problem. So let's fix that. Tack another one on. Should be just enough space right there. Yes. See if that fixes it. Please fix the issue. Okay. Is it going? It's going away. Okay. So that fixed the issue. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it on Sakura City for the day. I'm gonna end stream here, but I'll be back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do another game tonight. So I'm just going to end City Skylines for the day, and we're going to move on to another game. What game that is, I don't know. I'll be back in like 10 minutes with whatever I decide. I'm going to roll a d20. Or a d10. I don't have 20 games to choose between. It's probably a d10. I'll see you in like 10 minutes. For YouTube viewers, have a good morning, afternoon, night, evening, whenever it is you are watching this. Have a good one, y'all. God bless. Sign out.